Agenda number item 6, the motion to approve the first reading of ordinance to amend the master plan by extending the community commercial master plan designation to include all the parcels as stated. The North Quarter Section Plan, City of Taylor, Wayne County, Michigan, formerly known as Devonshire Cove, which would bring the area into conformity with existing development and facilitate compatible development along Telegraph Road. This one is Ms. Phelps.
Yes, this came before City Council back in October. That is a defunct residential development. We haven't had any requests for anybody interested remotely in that site. We also feel the location of the site right off Telegraph Road really isn't conducive for residential development. So we decided to put the master plan amendment forward to try to rectify that, extend the commercial corridor, make opportunities up and down Telegraph Road. And we had to do a 42-day waiting period to allow for the airport utilities, anybody involved or interested to make comments. We didn't receive any negative comments or concerns from anybody we notified, nor any of the residents.
Were there any comments at all made that were positive or just none at all?
Just that they'd like to see it cleaned up.
Okay, so that's positive. Okay, is there anything from council on this item? Councilman Wood.
We're just doing this to tie up loose ends on the purchase? Okay.
Any additional comments on this item from council?
Oh, through the chair.
Yes.
The purchase really is irrelevant. I mean, it could happen, it couldn't happen. This is for the city's public benefit to clean up the area and get our master plan in line.
Okay.
I did have one question.
Councilwoman Pence.
Residents expressed concern about property values declining, collecting of fence line, and people exchanging items behind the building material.
No, that's for Taylortown Trade Center. That was on that meeting also.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. I'm just thinking
The other item.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any additional questions or comments from council? All right. Item number 7 is a motion to receive and file the Planning Commission's annual report for 2017-2018. Ms. Phelps.
Well, Planning Department and Planning Commission is required once a year to give a report to City Council on the last fiscal year's activities. Through the chair, I do apologize. Things happened out of my control this year. I got late. It's usually you get it in July, the end of July, 1st of August. This one's a little bit late, but we got it done before the end of the year. It showed an increase in development, which is still, it appears to be climbing, and probably be even having more development next year and businesses coming in.
Councilwoman Pence.
Okay, so I have a question. 11,400 Telegraph. A couple of them had like double the same amount.
Yeah, one is a special land use, and the other one is the site plan review.
Okay,
We
so
still
it's the
have to
same.
review them separately.
Okay.
One is reviewing the use of the property, and that one in particular was for a drive-through, and how it would affect, and then the other one is just the site plan review.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Councilman Zerk.
You attached the meeting minutes from the last planning commission meeting. There's this comment here about medical marijuana. Is that something that the commission is going to be on going forward, or is that a dead issue as far as you're concerned?
No, they were questioning it and asking when it was going to come before them, and they were concerned about the ordinance. And they asked for a draft copy from council,
So it may or may not.
which they were sent the draft copy.
They were wondering why it came to council department to planning commission.
Yeah.
What's that?
They were wondering why it came to council department to planning commission for their recommendation.
I just didn't know if they were going to do anything with it, or they just ask questions and you could close the matter and moving on. Or...
They were just asking
They were
questions.
They just asked.
So they were upset.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can understand that.
Okay. Any other questions on this item? All right. Item 8, the motion to receive and file police department property room procedures and controls, evaluation by Lieutenant Moran, as well as the corrective action plan by the police department. Chief Blair.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, Moran came in as a standard audit of our property room. They found some minor violations or things that they recommended we change. We have looked at all their recommendations and have remedied each one of them.
Is there any questions from council on this item? Item 9 is motion to amend CTR number 8.425-18 in accordance with the attached schedule. Chief Blair.
That is our cars. Boy, we had all sorts of dinged up cars, needed some repairs. And those are just simply the funding to take care of those problems that we had.
Okay. Any council questions for this item? All right, thank you. All right, item 10 is a motion to approve the purchase of 70 body-worn cameras, 30 in-car fleet cameras, and 40 conducted electrical weapons tasers from Axon through cooperative contract for a cost of $147,740 for the first year and $154,740 for years 2 through 5, for a total amount not to exceed $766,700. Chief Blair.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this project's been on our plate for just about a year. It's one of our top priorities. We believe in providing some transparency to the community and accountability as well. And that accountability is a two-way street. We've found through our research that these cameras improve officer performance and will also improve our interactions with the community. The components we're asking for are 3 parts. One would be an in-car camera system, one is a body system, and the other one is the tasers. The system we have selected or making a recommendation for is from Axon. And the compatibility between those 3 components we thought was key to making a recommendation. So I know I've sent each of you a lot of information, including the PowerPoint presentation. So if you have specific questions about the component or any part of that system, please feel free to ask.
Sure. Councilman Lee.
I got a couple of questions. Before we go through with this purchase, we're not in any violation of any union contracts with the cameras?
No, sir.
Okay, because I just don't want to buy the cameras and then we find out, well, the union didn't agree upon it in their contract and all that stuff. So.
No, nothing at all.
My other question is are we, I think you handle the IT over there pretty much, right? Are
Yes,
you going to be handling this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but there will also be backup storage here, correct?
Yeah, it's cloud-based. There's
Okay.
a lot of really neat features with this where we can access things,
Mm-hmm.
via laptops or even on some phones.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that anybody can sit down and review these videos and you have access to that system. So.
Okay.
Councilman Johnson.
To be able to view them, is it going to be able to find it easy? Instead of having to search and just go, just keep watching and watching?
And there's a component called evidence.com which tracks all of this information. And they're really almost at the point where it's becoming real time, where supervisors can actually watch what they're doing as they're doing it. Not quite there yet. They're telling us within 6 or 7 months, you're actually going to be able to see what your officer's doing on the road as it's happening. So it's a nice little feature for us.
Councilman Sarah.
I asked earlier about a policy, and one of the things was usage, like who's going to have access to it. That's all in draft mode right now. There's been no final decisions on who's going to have access to the data, who's going to download the data, if we need access, who's going to make copies of it, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, we've looked at model policy throughout the country. I actually have one from Dallas sitting on my desk right now. The company that works with us has redone our policies. It's called OSS Risk. They also have a national policy as well that we're looking over. There's certain components we have to take a look at when it has to be activated, how we're going to store the data, how it's going to be released, all the redaction things. That's all part of that policy, and it is still in the process of being run through.
So what kind of timing are you looking at with this?
Timeline, great question. They have advised us that if you approve this, which we hope you really hope you do, we will have all the components in place by January 1st, and installation and training in mid-January. We believe we can have all 30 cars, all the 70 body cameras, 40 tasers out on the road by the 1st of March.
Councilman Randall.
Couple of questions, Chief. As far as the tasers, will it be mandatory that all officers sign out for them once they go on the road, once these new ones are in, or is it by choice if they want to carry?
We have 40 tasers, which is part of this package. It does not include every officer in the department, and we're budgeted for 84. They're going to be split up and divided among our divisions, primarily around the road patrol. Our supervisors will be in charge of assigning those weapons to specific officers.
Okay.
We found that if we give them certain officers, they have a chance of them being broken or damaged or greatly reduced. Imagine that. So that's our policy, how we're going to handle them. Our special operations, the officers out there will all have their own. Our traffic officers as well will all be assigned their own.
The other question is, as far as maintenance and repairs, the company that we're buying and purchasing this, are they going to maintain this equipment also for us to be sent to them, or how's that gonna work if something happens with these devices?
It's a great part about choosing this Axon company. The cost that you see is an entire cost. Okay, that includes any repairs, or even if we lose them. As long as we can document that we lost them, then we'll replace them at no charge whatsoever. So that's a really nice feature with that.
Is there any additional comments or questions from council? Councilman Zerr?
IT-wise, is there coordination between yourself and IT here, Mr. Patel? Is there any need for that? Will it happen going forward? We sometimes are challenged as a city and as City Hall with IT, and I think this is all IT-based, and you get cameras, you get all this equipment. If we can't manage the data, it's going to be useless. So just curious about our confidence level and whether or not there needs to be any coordination with City Hall.
Yeah, there's a couple items. We'll have him talk about the specific need for an outside internet connection, and as well as how these things download their data, both remotely and in-house. So.
Yes, sir. So the cars themselves will actually piggyback off of the existing modems that council's already approved that we've already installed in the cars. So the in-car fleet system will automatically upload through the LTE network that are in the cars. The body cameras will download and mirror and match to the in-car fleet systems once they come back to the station. That'll require an outside internet source. It requires a lot of upload speed. One, it isn't compatible with the current city network. So Taser Axon suggests getting an outside vendor for that and have it dedicated for that service.
One thing too about Taser is their customer service is superior. That's one thing that we lack with the watch guard system that we had before. So we're fully confident that when we do have issues that arise, the Taser people will come through to help us with that.
Councilman Johnson?
So, the car videos, they'll be uploaded right away as it's happening.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's going up to a cloud somewhere, in a data somewhere. The body cameras are gonna have to be brought in and physically put on something to, or they,
You can do it inside, you can bring it actually to the station, or again remotely, wherever you are, those things will be uploaded.
so who uploads, does the officer?
But when you plug it in, there's a docking station, when you plug that in, that information is going to be removed. Otherwise, it's just going to be a cloud-based, it's going to upload through the, as he's talking about, through
I'm
the
trying to
system.
understand if, they go through a 12-hour shift, and then it gets uploaded. What if something happens to that camera between ending the shift and getting uploaded?
Well, that's part of the need for an outside internet connection, so that they're uploading remotely outside. When they're out doing their thing.
It'll happen during that 12
It'll
hours.
happen
during the
automatically.
shift, correct.